Busy up there.
Yeah. That'd be actually really cool.
Man, I was just gonna say you.
All right, we are live. Shut up, guest. That's in the other room. Wait, I'm trying to get us live. All right, there we go. Had to try to get us live on the Instagram as well. All right, what's up, everyone? Good afternoon. Welcome to. It might as well be Tuesdays at Get Fights.
Tuesdays continued.
Tuesdays continued. Yeah, you know it's
the basement edition.
What is it? Leap Day or something stupid like that. So
Sure.
I'm like, well, you know what? We need to have a beer for Leap Day.
Whoop, whoop.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers to the Spanish Kings.
Yes, we have to root for Michael's
But Matt's very, very crowded upstairs because who's playing the Beacon tonight? Susan
Tedeschi Trucks Band.
Tedeschi Trucks is playing the Beacon.
It's smelly up there.
So obviously they're a drinking crowd because the bar's already crowded. Matt's like, why don't we go down to the basement?
It's warm down here too.
It's really warm. We might have to move into your giant cooler.
I'm gonna have to move into taking my pants off.
There you go. Tom Taylor, what's going on? Good afternoon. Ken Kramer, good afternoon. Trevor, what's going on? Opie, cheers, Matt. There's Andy Volland. He's one of ours. Vivek Sharma, Vincent Scaramouza. Nothing like the smell of a bar basement. It actually is awesome down here. I love it.
He's not just saying it either.
I love it. I love it down here. Thursdays at Gepfots. Yeah, why not? We got Josh. What is Josh saying? Greg Opie Hughes, birthplace, parts unknown. No, man, I was born in Astoria, Queens. I'm an Astoria, Queens type of guy. So where were you born, Matt?
In the Catskills.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Catskills.
Catskills.
Mountain boy.
That's right.
Now a farmer.
I know how to fish.
One of those.
I don't.
You don't know how to fish, though? Oh, God.
I do know how. Whatever. I just don't want to.
You were conceived at Mount Airy Lodge with the heart-shaped cups.
That might have been it.
Oh, wow.
On Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You think
my birthday is 9 months and a day after Valentine's.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Good job, Mom and Dad. So romantic.
Scott Watson's in the corner, and he just said that, I don't know if you heard it, but Matt was conceived in one of those heart-shaped, what is it, a tub?
Yeah, a hot tub.
Mount Airy, beautiful Mount Airy Lodge.
Look, I'll do stupid shit. I'll take a dump at the Port Authority, no problem. But I would never get into a heart-shaped tub in Mount Airy Lodge.
It's got that nice film on top.
Oh, of course it has the film on top.
Yeah, those are my siblings.
Your siblings are floating on top. But you're trying to tell me. So you were conceived. I mean, you were born 9 months
and a day
after Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Uh-huh.
I was. I'm a P-town conceiver.
Say again.
I'm a P-town.
Have another beer.
I've only had one sip so far. What's the all the way at the end of Cape Cod? Is that Provincetown?
Providence.
So back in the day, that's where my parents went for their honeymoon, and I was
product of honey.
I was absolutely conceived in Provincetown, all the way at the end of Cape Cod, because just like you, like 9 months after their honeymoon, I was brought into this world to be a pain in the ass. Cheers. Cheers to
everybody. Not a lot of kids being conceived in Provincetown these days.
Not a lot of kids being conceived in Providence. Oh, that's right. Scott Watson. Scott Watson is a meat and potatoes guy. He just wants his meat. He wants his potatoes, and that is it. Was it at the beautiful Mount Airy Lodge? Yeah, we went over that. Vivek Sharma. Have you ever gone to one of those joints?
I've seen them.
You ever go cheesy?
Well, I mean, I've definitely gone cheesy in the past.
I don't. I don't think I've ever gone cheesy.
But not in the Catskills.
Are you podcasting from a kidnapping? This is my brother. My brother's checking in. What's up? I guess we should mention that this is the basement of Gepfots on the Upper West Side, because Matt actually has a crowd. And he's like, you know, can we do it?
I don't want anybody to see us.
You don't want anyone to see us?
I don't want our fine patrons to know that we do this here.
But the basement is awesome. Why don't we start a card game? Why don't we start some illegal gambling down here?
No way.
What?
No
what?
way.
What?
No illegal anything.
What?
No way on live internet.
We could set up a card table. Well, it's so obvious that there's been a card table on these empty kegs. Why else are they here?
Perfectly spaced.
I wonder why we have a murder room too.
We got a murder room. You know, well, we got some illegal joints. We used to have illegal joints in Huntington. bars would close, and then the card games would begin.
Mm-hmm.
Laban, what's up? Or this guy rules, but I don't know how to say
So
it.
were you a frequenter of those late night after hours gambling sessions?
I mean, I would go in
All right.
there.
Have you ever had a gun to your head at one of those?
No, I'm not a big gambler, but I like the action. I like to, be able to check out something like that.
All right.
But I don't need to. I don't have the itch to actually do the gambling. No. Burp. Do you still fly fish, Ope? A little bit. I mean, I haven't done it in a few years, but I love the fly fishing. What kind of fishing have you done, Matt?
Bass.
Bass fishing.
Bass fishing.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, in the streams, in the rivers, and that sort of thing. I don't know. I've seen these guys like you standing on the shore with launching it out. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I don't
And
know.
you
It
don't
just
launch it
looks-
out. The fish are right there in the waves.
Yeah.
This is what you do with surf casting. Bloop. Bloop. That's all you do.
That's why I don't do it.
All the
You
other
make that noise. Too.
well, all the other idiots.
Well, I guess I can make the noise. I should try.
All the other idiots like, I want to catch a big fish, so they cast it as far as they can, and guess what? Nothing. They have the same bait all day, and I'm just pulling in monsters. Scott Watson knows.
I know.
He knows.
Mhm.
But no, I don't. I want to fly fish. Where Matt has like his farm, I'm sure there's some good fly fishing up there.
Well, it's not far from where fly fishing started, huh?
Roscoe?
Roscoe.
But you're close to Roscoe?
Not real close, but it's in the same neck of the woods general area.
Have you been to the Roscoe Diner?
I sure have. I sure have. I used to go there every other week.
I brought my family there last May. We went to Niagara Falls for my son's 13th birthday, and we stopped at the Roscoe Diner, and they had a lovely leak leaking right onto my omelet.
On the omelet?
Pretty much.
All right.
And they're
Pretty
like,
much.
sorry.
I
And,
can see it from over here.
and instead of going, how about we move tables? They're like, and they got a bucket. So I'm eating
Put,
my
put a bucket on your omelet?
right on the
Yeah,
table,
under the bucket.
right on the table. And I'm like,
Yummy.
so anyway.
What would Gordon Ramsay say to that?
But we are in the basement of Gepfat's, and it is cool as hell down here. Could you break out some of those old beers? Not to drink. I don't need
Yeah, I
it.
can tell you, man.
No.
He knows.
What are you listening
What
to?
are you doing?
It was,
You got to turn the knob down on the car radio, son.
Scott Watson was he's
Go
listening
get a
to the
beer.
live stream. No, we don't have to open it up.
Oh, no, I know.
All right, because if we're in the basement, Matt has a collection of really, really old and
Cool
special
ones.
beers with a lot of dust on them. So, loving the chat tonight. Not any dicks. Oh well, now you just ruined it, Darren, or I ruined it by saying that. Any ghosts in that basement? LOL. Maybe in that room right there. We call that the murder room. Bucket on the table is just a free refill. What does that mean? Oh, okay. For the omelet.
Sorry about the cake.
No, for the omelet with the dripping water. Yes. Happy leap year day, folks.
Here's a couple of fun ones.
Ooh. So Matt obviously knows his beer, and he also collects shit. And every once in a while, we drink one of these.
Yeah, we should start that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it anytime.
This is the Hansens Oude Heutze Lambic. This one's probably, I would say, 12 years old.
There's the label. There's a 12-year.
I'll have to
Belgian.
double check it, but
Belgian,
most
obviously.
of these are 12 to 15. That one's a 2010. Yeah, Rodenbach, one of the original sour beers. 2010 vintage.
What do you mean one of the original sour beers?
So this one, it's a Flemish red ale
Okay.
that gets aged in these 18,000-liter oak vats for 18 months.
Nice.
And it goes in as this pale beer, and then it comes out a red sour from the charred oak.
Is it tasty?
It's incredible. It's the first Belgian beer I ever had before I went to Belgium.
Are we drinking that today?
We
No.
why do that? And this one's for Ron if he shows up.
I don't want to tempt you. What is that?
Fucking pumpkin beer.
God. Hold on.
For the pumpkin head?
Pumpkin lambic.
We can talk about Ronnie's not here. Good old pumpkin head Ron the waiter. We got a beer for you. What is it called? Timber?
Pumpkin lambicus from Timmermans.
I bet you it tastes pretty good though.
It does actually.
All right.
So it's not really for him. It's too nice.
All right. I guess if we collect $100 of super chats today, you'll open up one of these
Then
bad
we'll
boys.
smash one of these.
Then we'll smash one. All
The
right.
pumpkin one.
Yeah, we'll launch it in the murder room. See what happens.
Baby Albatross music. Oh, there's River Rat Dog. Doc.
Doc.
I always want to call him Doc.
I know, me too.
River Rat Doc is one of our just huge supporters. And he just gave us $19.99. Oh my God, Baby Albatross music. Does Get Fots carry
Yes. Oh, Irish. Sorry, I saw that. I thought Jenny.
Kilkenny Irish Cream Ale? Is that how you say that?
Is that the South Park beer?
Well, is it
Did-
Kilkenny or
Did
that's like Italian?
Did anyone else hear that snorting coming from the murder room?
Well, there it goes.
Wait, do you carry that? And
No, we don't have that one.
is it good?
I don't know.
Do you know anything about it?
I don't know. I haven't had it.
All right,
That's the ghost.
that's the ghost.
Woo!
All right, we got a guest. He's in the murder room. He had to sit
He's just
there.
finishing up.
He had to sit there. He had to sit there for 15 straight minutes. Should we bring him on to
All right.
the live stream from the basement at Gephardt's?
Present him with his
All
pumpkin
the way from
beer.
the
Leslie Larson. Hi, everyone. Hi, Leslie. We got Keith saying hi. A lot of highs. That beer has been in that basement longer than Joseph Fritzy's kids. Anyone know the reference? I'm not on the Joseph Fritzy thing.
Kids, how long you been here?
Come on out, guest. We got a mystery guest coming out of the murder room.
You know that works.
Mommy!
He's down wrong.
This. Where am I? Hey, Ron, go in the room. It'll be funny. It's not funny. I'm in a dark, damp room. I got asbestos in me now.
Here's Ron. Here's
Right.
Ron.
Great joke, Opie.
That's how it all started.
There's lawyers all over the TV that'll take care of you. Yeah, don't give me COVID again, Ron the waiter.
Anything for comedy. All I can taste is rust and moisture.
That room is scary, right? What is it? What is that room? It's like an old ice box, I think, from the turn of the century.
No, I don't
That's
know.
what I
I
think.
think it's a smuggler's haven.
Smuggler's Haven, even.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
why would you put a door on the Smuggler's Haven? Wouldn't
I
you
put
like
the
hide
door
the
there.
door? Oh, you put the door there, Ronnie. Jesus, I guess you're happy to see me. Oh my God, dude!
Whoa.
What the heck,
made it?
man?
Did you just break your other ribs?
Yeah, pumpkin beer. Oh, Baby Albatross Music is not a fan of the pumpkin beer. Some of the pumpkin beers, I gotta be honest, they're not bad, man.
Well, they're pumpkin pie beers mostly because they spice them with all the
No, I don't like all
general
that. I like
pumpkin pie spice,
Yeah,
allspice.
They've gotten crazy and they put like cinnamon on the rim of the.
But there's a few that are just brewed with straight pumpkin, and they're like they
yeah,
don't
just
spice
the
them
base.
sweet.
Yes.
The
It's
number one
gourdy.
beer with a fruit in it is grapefruit.
For you,
Schaffenhof-
yeah?
Well, no, I'm saying that's the
Well,
number one.
Schafferhoffer's the
do
number
not-
one beer.
No, I'm for like fruit or pumpkin. I'm saying.
No,
Yeah.
beer. Leave beer alone.
Dude, do not talk.
You know
about
what we do with
Schafferhoffer.
Schafferhoffer? All right. So we keep them warm here. And if our staff is late, we make them chug it before they're allowed to sign in.
That's awesome.
And it's punishment. So most people aren't late to work because that shit sucks, especially when it's warm.
Oh, Jennifer First is in on the Joseph thing. Laughing my ass off. Joseph was Austrian. You definitely know the story. Kept his daughter in a basement.
Yeah, you almost hit me last.
Oh, I know this story. Kept the daughter in the basement and fathered numerous kids with her.
Oh, that guy.
Oh,
Wow, so that was
Yeah.
a great reference by
Glad we could learn.
Yeah. Jake Hudson wants to come on. I don't have the link right now, Jake. Maybe in a little bit. Good afternoon, man cavers. I don't man cave.
You are currently doing so.
I don't
Yeah,
man.
you're
This is
100%
not a
man
man
cave.
cave. Is this a man cave?
This is manner than most of them.
Do you have a man cave?
I have a
Oh,
bar in my barn.
That's all right.
So I
If you
would
have
call
a-
it a
if you have a
cave.
bar, that's a man cave. If you have a bar,
No, a bar in a barn is not a man cave.
Because I associate that with the
Cowboy?
basement of the home, right? We're like,
Yes.
don't send the kids down until
Yes.
the lights are off. or
That's
whatever.
Daddy's place.
That's
You're not allowed down there. I'm not allowed down
you have
there.
some neon signs on the wall that work.
He wants
Yeah,
to
I
hang
do.
out.
That's a man cave.
It's a bar.
Yeah, it's a man cave.
He wants to hang out with
Well,
dudes.
You
We're gonna.
have a dot board.
A
I do.
dot.
I have a
It's a man cave.
I have
It's a
a
man cave.
dashboard and a shooting gallery.
Oh, it's a man
An
cave.
actual shooting gallery
You have
Yeah.
foosballs?
Slide the
in the barn.
Dude, you have a.
Oh, no.
Slide the barn door
Wait a
over,
minute. You have like a
and
ridiculous.
the neighbor's
man
cows
cave.
are right there.
No.
Oh, get out of here, dude.
No, stop. A man cave is in your stupid basement. But if you're like having cool shit in a barn, that's not a man cave, Ron.
Thanks.
There's a big difference.
You're the
Oh.
man cave. Sorry.
Oh, damn, we got something going on here. Robert Spahn, member for 7 months. Welcome back, Opster. Crushing parlays. Let's do a Vegas takedown, shakedown. Then we'll see if we can booze and cruise in Thailand. Ooh,
All right. Yeah,
We know
yeah.
how to get around the cops now.
we do know.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do
just
know.
put me out there first.
Yeah.
We do know.
I've done this before. I'll handle it,
Matt.
boys.
He got arrested in Thailand.
Yeah, what happened?
We already told the
Oh,
story
never
3
mind.
times, Ron.
Nothing really.
Remember you said that you watch and listen to
It's
everything I
awesome.
do?
It's on Comedy Quick Hits. You know, you said you listen to all the time?
Excuse me. I just watched another comedy quick hits where apparently
Go ahead.
if you walk into the bar, the first thing you see
Oh, okay.
is a
All right.
giant black.
Yeah. Careful, Ron.
Vic Henley has wonderful pornographic stories.
All right. All right. Cheers.
Okay, all right.
That one's.
You downloaded the latest episode of.
By the way, it's fucking hilarious.
Is that what you were listening to when I walked in here? You were sitting down all by yourself at the table?
No, I had nothing in my ears at that point.
Trying to catch up.
Just
I was
just
taking pictures of Gary Coleman.
I got another podcast that's called Comedy Quick Hits with Opie, and you know what? While we're doing this, download the latest episode, push play, walk away, don't even listen to it, so I get the credit and watch this.
I just want you to
How
know
cool
I'm a
would
trooper.
that be?
I did not have a tickle cough until I went in there. I now have a fucking tickle cough, and I can't even see it. I was in the darkness for so long. You know what I mean? I can't even everything's a blur
Why do you call it a tickle cough?
because it
Because
tickles.
there was a little hole.
No, because I
Came out.
got fucking rust and asbestos and probably
Yeah.
poisonous spirits.
You know what
Right.
that's called? It's
Dude, you
called
can
a.
feel-
It's called a cough.
No, you can feel the dampness in that room. It's like I
I
feel
got
like
a tickle cough. Tee.
I think something touched me in there.
I believe it.
No, I'm not joking. By the way, it may have been a rat because there's a big rat trap in there.
No, there's no red.
There's no rats. You don't want to talk about rats with a bar. or
Well, you know what it
restaurant
is.
in New
No,
York City.
that's true. But you know what it is. When I came out,
There
of
really
that,
is no rat traps. in
there
this
is no.
whole
And by the
joint.
way, if there was any rodents, I would have been screaming. I'm one of those guys. I don't like bugs. I'm a screamer. I really am. But you know what I felt like when I came out of that dark. You know what I felt. You know what I felt like when I came out of that dark fucking tunnel.
Yeah.
Those fucking Orthodox Jews. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait, Ron,
You can just say family.
breathe. I know you're breathing in asbestos.
I'm just glad to be out in the light.
But you just gave me so much stuff. Like you're scared. Who's scared of bugs?
I am.
Bugs are easy.
Dude, I go nuts, dude.
What
I
bug-
actually like
What bugs scare you?
no, like if I'm dude, I have a basement apartment, so like I have
Spiders.
No, I have centipedes.
Silverfish.
I don't know what a silverfish
Cockroach
is.
is a little creepy. Cockroaches are creepy.
Oh, it's gross. My daughter was eating her bugs. She dropped it on the floor, picked it up and ate it.
Nice.
I'm
a
floor bugs. Ew.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a big fan of eating
By the
stuff
way,
that fall on
they're-
the floor.
Roaches don't exist in basement apartments because the spiders and the centipedes eat them. I swear to God, I've never seen a roach in my life. Spiders
Roaches
and
are-
centipedes.
Roaches
Roaches
are
are trying to
thanks.
figure out what an apartment is.
But my whole family screams when they see a bug, and I just
I'm
go
brutal
over and
with it.
I pick it up with my
No.
stupid fingers.
No.
Sometimes I'll eat it just in front of
Just
them.
for fun.
Yeah.
I'm not even hungry.
No, I'm not. All you guys need now is Marcellus for your Pulp Fiction basement reunion scene. That's a funny line.
Well, so I said that his new name is the Gimp.
Well,
why aren't you laughing at my brother's Pulp Fiction line, Scott?
Oh, that was your brother. All right.
Well, we got one of your family members listening.
We can have the laugh track.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Man of Extremes. Opie is either in a classy high rise or the basement from Silence of the Lambs. Yes. Well, Matt said, "Look, can we do it down in the basement?" He's crowded today. Usually
It's a weird statement.
we do. Usually we do these early before he gets busy. But today, I don't know. You got a drinking crowd.
And it's also Thursday, you know. So
Yeah.
It's a drinking day.
And it's deadly walking around down here.
Whenever there's a music concert at Beacon, do you always get that business? Or
Not
or
always.
It depends
Not
on the
always,
genre.
because
It all
the
depends
Beacon,
on the band.
Yeah,
The
they,
day- okay.
they
So
change
rock
it up
and
a little
roll.
bit.
So rock and roll.
Oh,
okay.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
mostly.
we said if we get $100 in super chats, we're opening up. Which one are we opening up?
we're gonna
Smash
open
it,
the Rodenbach.
I have
The Rodenbach?
nothing. I
Yeah.
have nothing in my
All right, because we're up to $45.
We're getting there.
Look at that.
let me read this, Ron.
Ronnie's a
Throw this in the fridge, would you?
dude. I was in isolation for so long.
I don't care. I'm just trying to be a dick.
I know.
Robert Spahn. Also, welcome back, Matt. Thailand story is a classic. Oh, Knicks are getting plus 5 points at home tonight against the Dubs. Who you like?
He's put on the floor.
No, Knicks had best record in January. I know the Knicks had the best record in January. Wait, the Knicks are getting 5? Ooh. Can you put a Hyundai down for me, Robert Spahn? I'm good for it. The Knicks plus 5 against the Dubs. Yeah, I think that's yes. Wait, do the Knicks have anybody injured? Anyone injured right now?
Hondo means. I don't.
The Hundo?
Yeah, what's that? 500.
$100 bill.
$100, Ron.
$100.
500 would be 500.
$100.
1,000 would be 1,000.
I thought 100 was called a C-note.
If there's no injuries
Also-
on the Knicks, I would take that bet in a second.
Salisbury's face.
At home, they get
This doesn't
5.
make sense because C is the speed of light.
What happened? Do you ever go back and
I don't
listen
know.
to your Patrice episodes, or is
Nice
it too hard? I just don't really listen to much of it, any of the O&A stuff, unless I'm trying to find something. So, all right. So $45 to our goal, and then we're gonna open. That's the first beer you ever drank, too, right? You said
It's
Or
the
we went to
version of
Belgium.
it. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I found out I was going to be an exchange student, and my mother went to the grocery store and said, "Oh, a Belgian beer." She grabbed Rodenbach.
Is that the mother you banged?
My mom.
Oh, your regular mom.
She was hot as your sister.
What? What's just happening?
It's not the same one.
Did you say banging your mom? What am
It's
I
not-
missing?
He banged one of his moms.
I was in that room for so long. I was there for so long. You're now with your mother?
We'll tell you when you're older, okay?
Oh my God!
No.
We'll fill you
listen,
in.
So
listen,
what happened to the?
listen.
What happened to the girl from
Anyway, the beer was
Indonesia?
wonderful.
Oh my
The girl
God.
from Indonesia's no more.
We forgot about the beer.
All right, let me
Yeah.
wait.
And now Indonesia's coming out.
Wait, so your mom,
My mother
your mother,
was like, "Oh, he's going to Belgium, so let's get him a Belgian beer,
And
and
that
we'll
was-
know what he's getting into." And it was Rodenbach.
but she had no idea what you were
She had
getting
no
into.
idea what I was going to get into.
Because then he went over there as an exchange student, and you banged your host mom.
I did.
There you
It
go.
happened.
It happens.
It happened. Yeah, it was quality.
That's badass.
From here, it looks like I'm on a 2-seater bicycle with a.
I don't even think.
Doesn't it? It looks
just
like,
say-
it looks
Hey,
like
they're
we're on a
sitting
2-seater.
tandem.
Bro, just sit there like this.
Honestly, dude,
We're on one of
They're
those.
tandem in the basement again.
look at us.
We're on one of those.
Let's go to the farmers market, Opie.
We're on one of those Wildwood boardwalk bikes.
Yeah.
I'll try.
You're making
Oh.
bobsled.
Car, please.
Right. All right, listen. You said it was she hot. It
Yeah.
doesn't. Honestly, that story is so cool. I don't even care if she was hot.
And yes.
She was.
Oh yeah.
And how old were you? 17, 18?
18.
Oh, so you were just full
I
of.
was fresh.
You were just.
I was fresh.
You were just.
So cute.
What, you had sex at that age?
at my age at
Like-
18?
Yeah, were you a virgin or no?
No.
Ron, most
I
people
was.
had sex before they were around the age
I'm
of
still
18.
crying.
Nah, dude, I was a late bloomer.
No, we
Huh?
we
You
learned.
just came out of there?
Dude, we learned he's never had sex because we asked him about his first time, and his story was very.
Oh, it was
very
that's
very
right.
vague.
That's right. Got us
It
in
was
trouble for a
different
few
tangent, but the
minutes.
actual- yes.
It was very vague. John Courts, $10, chipping in for the beer opening.
Thanks, John.
Wait, what are we up to? 10, 45,
55
55.
bucks.
All right.
25 more.
Now I know what we have to do with super chats. You got to kind of like
Say we're gonna
put little goals.
Yeah.
Empty.
We're drinking goals for ourselves on there.
All right, I like that. Oh yeah, we're getting closer. $10 from Josh Bruin.
Maybe we should bring out some whiskey too.
What-
All right, $2.50 and we'll do this bottle of whiskey.
Empty.
What was your favorite WNEW moment? $10 towards goal. Ah man, I don't like answering those questions because it's very very hard. NEW, you got to go. I don't know. Is that a moth on the wall?
No,
Or-
no,
Is
no.
that a
that's-
bat?
that's
What is
wires.
that?
It's
That's
wires.
just
Yeah,
wires?
it's live wires.
That's
That's our moth
Ron,
catcher.
come here, touch this.
Live Wire, very good song by Motley Crue.
What was your favorite
First one,
WNEW
right?
moment? Wow, I don't know. Maybe just simply blowing up the format and deciding to just go with it with me and Anthony doing a talk show when they didn't want us to do a talk show. Or some of the crazy ass bits we did, including the Sex for the Sam.
Say $400 Bus.
Warrior Bus is way up there. I mean, there's so many to choose from because back then we were a runaway train. Patrice was a 1 in a million. It's always the good that leaves early. Yeah. Yeah, I realized that, I've lived this long that I'm obviously a bad guy.
We're a group full of assholes.
Because that's the one
Yeah,
thing.
you and Willie Nelson.
That's the one thing. When you get older, you're like, all these cool people died early. So you're like, oh, I get it.
Oh, I wish I died early.
I'm an
Boy,
asshole, and that's
boy.
why I get to live
You're so
longer.
jealous.
Scott Arsenal, $9.99. Good to see you all in this in the basement of Get Parts. All right, another 10. What are we up to?
$64.99.
$64.99.
$65.
Let's round it off. 65. Go get a beer, Ron.
No, I want that beer.
It's got to get cold first.
We didn't get to 100, Ron.
I'm
Sorry.
trying to motivate people. I
Yeah,
got the shakes now.
Yeah, he's gonna fall off his broken stool.
Ron. What have you been up to
Okay.
since we saw you last?
Definitely not touching one of those.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a while because you gave me COVID. Thank you for that. That was 2 weeks of hell with me and my family. Where
Oh, is that when you were coughing? Good thing
Yes,
that's not happening.
it's literally on camera.
On his hand.
I can't.
It was
give-
literally on camera, and then I was gone for 2 weeks because the whole family got COVID, where none of us could make a meal.
I can't give you COVID. I've never had COVID ever. How can I give you
never had
COVID?
sex either.
And I can't give you an STD. You see?
Yeah, you're a virgin that has never had COVID. That's just weird.
I'm pure. I'm pure.
Yeah. What have you been up to, man? Doing your comedy?
Okay, so yeah, do a lot of comedy. I'm doing a lot of comedy, a lot of shows.
And you used to be a big time dealer in New York City. What? Oops.
So
Oopsie.
before COVID, I wasn't Ron. Like there was a time where I wasn't Ron the waiter.
Get out.
There was a time where I was
Ron
Ron
the busboy.
I was
Ron the bar back.
Ron, get out.
A boy can dream. I made it all the way up to waiter, and then I OD'd in the bathroom and they fired me. You're a weird dude, Ron.
I started off as a porter. No. So at one point, I wasn't Ron the waiter. I was Ron the drug dealer.
Oh damn.
Listen, this is how it.
Ron,
it's
you've
really
gotten me
innocent.
kicked off a lot of social media
No,
in the
it's-
last few months, so just
it's-
talk vague.
no,
Everyone
it's-
understands.
So my cousin was one of the top photographers in New York City, and his guy, where he would get his herbs from, his name is Richie, a Chinese guy. I didn't have a job at the time. I needed a job. So my cousin goes, hey, can
Can I
you
stop
help?
here for a second? Because that's just too funny. Eddie Edwards, Ron is a poor man's Joe Pesci. Sorry, Ron. I didn't want you to hear that. But you decided to get out of the murder room.
I hear Joe Pesci, the voice, all the
I
time.
didn't want to get on it, but hold on. Let me put it on the
But
big
nobody ever
screen.
told him they thought he was funny.
Oh, wow.
I'm going back into the darkness.
That's funny. So you had a cousin, I
Okay,
guess?
so here's the deal. So
I got bored with your story. So what happened?
So I ended up selling
Weed.
I ended up selling weed for 3 years. So this is how it worked. I would work from like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And if
You had an actual shift, an 8-hour
yes,
shift?
it was like, dude, it was like
I
really
swear to God,
organized.
like, I'm not even trying to make
I'm
a
not
joke.
joking, it was
I just
so
thought if you were a
organized.
dealer, you
No.
just like willy-nilly.
no,
I
I
willy-nilly, I'll sell for
no,
You had an actual.
no, I had a boss. Like I had
You had a boss.
I
And you
had
had to do
two
8
Chinese
hours.
bosses. They're American
The
Chinese.
HR department.
I've
the
known
whole
this.
thing.
I've known this guy.
HR.
Hold your hands up. Have all your digits. Not Yakuza, right?
How'd you get out, man?
I got arrested and I was in the Tombs for 36 hours.
I would get
So long story short,
yeah, right.
if one day, so I worked 5 days a week. You get $15 an hour.
Stop, Ron. I'm really good at this. You don't jump ahead. So you had an 8-hour shift, right?
Yes.
I hate when people give me really good shit and then they just babble. Babble, babble, babble. I don't think the fun parts are.
I'm really good at this.
All right, you had an 8-hour shift. No, that's where it's interesting to me. So walk me through the day. You had 8 hours.
Like 15-minute break.
Yeah. No, how did your 8 hours?
Okay, so I would meet him in Union Square,
Okay.
and I would be at the bodega where there was chair, whatever. And then he would text me and say, I'm around the corner in front of this number, and I would go into the car with him. and he would give me a phone, and then he would give me a bag, and the bag had like 20 canisters, like little, like they call them plastic coffins. By the way, all high-end weed, super high-end weed, and those were $50. And then I had 8 plastic bags of Ace that were going for $130.
Oh my God.
And he would give me that
Right.
and the phone,
He'd kick you out of the
And
car and
then-
say, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
and then always would,
See you at
Wipe your mouth
4:30.
off first.
and then there'd always be, because it's the beginning of the shift, there'd always be 3 or 4 orders already. So he may drive me to a few, and then I'm on my own. And then this is literally
Were you
how
on
it
foot or were you on a bike?
No, bike. No, they didn't want a bike because they were afraid honestly, that the reason I couldn't do a bike because they were convinced that if I got into an accident, I'd be arrested because I would have the stuff on me. So they're like, it was too much of a risk. So, and they never reimbursed me for public transportation. So I had.
Did you keep your receipts, Ron?
They don't do that. There's no HR department. So I had.
Going to admin.
By the way, I had to accrue all the costs. So if I'm on the east side, I'm literally taking express buses up and down First and Second Avenue. If I'm on the west side, I'm taking the
That's
subway.
how you got to. Okay, so you
So
got
I'm traveling on express buses.
But how are you getting the orders?
Okay, so
Through the. I mean, this is a long time ago, so the phone wasn't as easy.
he gives me a phone, and this is literally how it would work. I would get a text, and it would give me the address, and then I would have to respond by saying okay, and then I would go there, subway, bus, whatever. Then I would go to that residence, and then as soon as I leave, the protocol was finished. And then he would either give me another address or say, find a place to chill in the area. So if I was on the east side on a Monday,
Oh my God,
I was on the west side on a
no
Tuesday.
idea.
So literally, I was never the same side 2 days in a row
Right.
because these guys were really cautious. These guys were like Chinese mafia. Like these guys were like serious about it. Like the by the way, the guy. His name was Richie, obviously, like Richie Rich. Obviously, it's not his name. He was like a very scary Chinese guy, and the other guy, Joe.
I would
No, his name was actually Litchi.
Yeah. I would
Dude,
assume.
I was so
I would
naive.
assume the Chinese guy wasn't
Dude,
named Richie.
I was so naive. I thought his name was Richie because I knew him for years before I ever worked for him. And now here's the thing. Every Wednesday, this is the truth, and I have the proof. I sent it to Opie.
Can you stop for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
This guy, same guy, says Ron is the never-ending storyteller.
The Never-Ending Story is a very good movie.
No, I'm actually really.
Isn't that with Tom Cruise?
Oh, God.
That's legend.
I'm actually into this. So you had 8-hour shifts.
Yeah.
Now, what was your percentage?
Oh no! It doesn't work like that. It's
What?
literally it's just $15 cash under the table.
You're making $15 an
You're the
hour?
worst drug dealer in the world.
That's just 10 years ago. But he kept saying, "You're making a lot of money because there's no taxes." He said that to me.
Oh, you mean I can't file?
No, but however,
Why wouldn't he give me a?
$10.99.
Why wouldn't you get a cut? You would get $15 an hour.
You
You
know
could have worked at McDonald's.
Nah, you know who's cheaper than the Jews? The Chinese, dude. Fuck that.
Why
I never got a
charge?
bonus. I never got
No
fucking
bonus.
nothing.
Do they throw a Christmas party?
So once a week. By the way, here's my bonus. This is the truth. Once a
Yeah,
week.
bring your own beer.
Yeah.
Once a
Bring
week.
your own weed.
Once a week, I was able to take one $50 container for me. That was it.
All right.
So
All right.
See, a smart man would have taken a little bit out of each one.
Dude, they were taking advantage of you for real. You
I
had to work an
know.
8-hour shift and you were making $15 an hour.
cash
With all-
under the table.
But with all that risk, that's
Under the
crazy.
table. You really have to hammer that one home.
Right.
I was eating shirts.
Why weren't you just a bartender?
Is it on your LinkedIn?
You would have made more money as a bartender.
Can I tell you something? Like, I'm going back in the room, boys.
Please do.
Start coughing.
That's the smartest thing you said all night.
There's a freedom to it. Like you're on your own.
You think?
You know what I mean? You're by yourself. There's no one biting on your. I don't know. So every
You like your
Wednesday,
backpack right now?
Right.
every Wednesday, I would go to the Colbert Report on the West Side. I think it was in the fifth.
Wait, what?
Huh? What happened?
You're on the Colbert Report.
So
not in the room.
no, every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, one of your clients?
No, I'm the guy. Every Wednesday, I'm going to the Colbert Report. So
Allegedly.
And
I have the proof. So let me tell you what happened.
He has the proof. Holy shit. He ain't messing
Get it
around.
notarized
So-
and bring it down here.
When I'm a couple blocks away.
How many years ago was this?
last week.
Because I'm still trying to get on Colbert Show.
Well, if you looked at the dates, I think it was about 10 years ago.
All right. So 10 years ago, every Wednesday you were at the Colbert Show?
About 10 years ago, I have all you have to go through security. You have to wear like the Colbert lamination. I have all that on my wall. When a girl comes over, I'm like, hey, I used to do the Colbert show. I used to do that show. So anyway,
When a girl came over, that was Johnny Carson, Ron. No?
So I would say, all right, I'm a block away, and then please.
No, we're gonna. Oh, we can't open the other.
I
beer.
know, that's what I'm
Not
saying.
yet. Not yet.
Not yet. We got it.
Glasses,
I'll
too.
take one more,
Wait,
please.
show that beer again.
It's in the fridge.
Oh, it's in the fridge.
Did
Show
you
it.
hit it again?
Careful.
Yeah, hit this one.
If we get 100 of super chats, you get the pleasure of watching us
Oh,
drink one of Matt's favorite Belgian beers that is like 12 years old,
14
years old. One of the first beers he ever drank, Belgian beer, I should say.
Yep.
And then he went over to Belgium and had sex with his host mom.
That's all I comment.
Right.
Good timeline.
All right, good. Colbert.
So I'm just showing that's some of my.
Wait, he's got proof today.
I got.
So these are laminates from the Colbert Show.
Right. Like you believe me, you can't walk in without a name tag.
Ronald,
You have to go through security.
Ronald.
So
Yeah.
this means you had sex with a girl once?
No, not yet.
So you go there.
Okay, so I call.
Wait, how many people needed your service?
Dude, I'm selling 24 little canisters. They're buying $1,200 every
And
Wednesday.
you get $15 an hour.
And no one there
No, but I
was
get
on
tipped
to,
though. No, they tip me.
but no one there was on to
Okay.
something was weird going on
So
here.
here's how it worked, and I was nervous about it as well. I was like, man, am I going to get in trouble here?
Right.
So a couple blocks away, I call him. I'm like, yo, I'm a couple blocks away. And then he tells the guy to meet me outside, one of the writers.
Mhm.
Then the writer takes me in, and then I have to go through security. And
With
and I have to show
with
ID.
product on you.
Well, they're not looking in the
Security's
bag.
probably knows.
The reason is they're not looking
Most
in the
security
bag.
guys do look in the bag.
Dude, they're not looking in the bag because the head, one of the head writers is bringing me in.
Okay.
And he says, "This is Ron. He's a writer." Like they're literally calling me a writer. They're not like, "Hey, this is Ron." One of the.
Did it say it on that picture?
So then,
Oh my God.
then we literally go down like 2 levels, and while I'm going down 2 levels, you can see on the monitors there's Stephen Colbert like they're shooting live, like he's on stage. That's why they did it because Stephen can't be around.
Right.
So I'm not
So they're
joking.
making sure he's
There's
far
He's busy
far
doing
removed.
something.
Okay.
it can only happen when he's literally on stage.
Okay.
So we literally you go. By the way, I wouldn't be able to like exit by myself. It's like a labyrinth. Boom, 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 boom. We're down in the basement, and it's all writers. It's all like they all have their cubicles. Side note.
No, we don't.
No,
don't
all-
side note.
No, the writers. They're all white male hippies. All of them.
All right.
All of them have deadhead paraphernalia. They all went to Ivy League, Dartmouth, Harvard, Yale. Seriously, it was like so. It really is true. Like all the writers are coming from the Ivy League schools. It's all white privilege. I remember saying to the guy. By the way, they're buying a lot of weed. Their favorite was Girl Scout cookie. Girl Scout cookie is delicious.
What?
It's
What
Girl
makes it
Scout
so delicious?
Oh, because you're so high.
Oh, really?
So I said, this is true. I said to the writer, I'm like, hey, does Steven smoke? Does he know about this? And he's like, oh, no. He said to me, he's like, no, he's by the book. He's straight laced. I'm like, so Steven doesn't smoke. My question was, I said, does Steven smoke? And he's like, no,
Right.
absolutely not. And the reason I don't sell weed anymore is because I got arrested because they thought I was a heroin kingpin.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Someone told me to check the Facebook money because we might have gotten our $100.
Uh-oh.
But in the basement, I'm not getting any Wi-Fi. We're plugged in.
I want a drink.
Wait, so how long did you do this? Man, and thank you, by the way. The editing nightmare you gave me today, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna be on my couch cursing Ron.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I'll edit this down for the podcast and make it.
Well, you have to.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do. Now he does.
How long did you do it before? You got
I did it for about 3 years. You know what? Like
3 years.
Yeah.
And
It's nice just to be on your own.
How many hours a week? You were doing other stuff too, right?
I worked 5 days a week.
You were
You
doing
worked this job 5 days.
Yeah,
And something else at the same time.
Could you ever call in sick?
Not really.
No.
Nah.
Just show up.
No, but what are you gonna do? There's 2 guys. There's only 2 workers.
So 40 hours a week you were doing this, and you didn't really have any issues with anybody.
I'm making about 1,000. I feel like I keep touching your ass by accident. I was
that's
making
what
about.
that is?
Yeah, it's my hand. Yeah,
Okay.
dude. I was sometimes making 1,000 cash a week. That's not bad. 10 years
Because you
ago.
tips.
That sucks.
I do
Considering
get
what you
tips.
were doing. No one.
By the way, I was sneaky because some of the weed that wasn't selling, sometimes he would get skunk, and it just really was bad. That was kind of common, and he would, if he wanted to get rid of it. Yeah, come over here. I'm gonna help you.
I'm trying.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Oh my God, thank you.
Scott, appreciate it.
Cheers, bitches.
Yeah.
Beaches.
We're not opening up
Beatrice.
the
Cheers.
special Belgian ale because we didn't get to $100. So we'll just have this.
Oh, that's good.
Cheers. Cheers.
To the Spanish Kings.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
We're getting close.
Oh, we're getting there.
Oh my
Where we
wait.
at?
What
Wait,
number
80
were we at?
bucks?
We were
You
at
read around
60, 65.
I want to
thought.
try the Chimay.
Brian
65.
Bernard, 1999. Let's call it 20. So now we're up to $85. Cheers to Opie, Matt, Scott, and Ronnie. Right the fuck on.
Getting there.
Thank you, Brian Bernard.
Quick,
all the way
shut
out
it
there on Long Island. But
Ronnie's thirsty.
when you coming back, Brian? We got to have a beer proper here. Get Fats.
Get pot.
All right,
As
so,
you wish.
so 40 hours a week, not making much money. They took advantage of you.
Well, hold on. What's
You
40
did it.
times 15?
Dude,
Like-
you were dealing
Nobody
pot. You should have been making way more than $15 an hour.
I did.
Matt, am I right?
Yeah, way right.
Wait,
I did.
How many stops a day on average? If you had to guess.
Dude, I mean, sometimes it'd be like 10. Sometimes it'd be 30. Sometimes it'd be so busy he'd have to actually like pick me up in the car, and we were like doing deliveries in the car.
You just say car first.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Car.
You said car first, then he said
But then he
car.
corrected it.
Ah.
And he said it right.
Yeah.
I was.
I want people to think that I'm from Boston.
Now is my
He's a
my
asshole.
agent is like, she hates it. She wants me to lose it completely. So
That ain't happening, Ron. You're
Can we
wrong.
meet her?
you met her.
I said, can we meet her?
Oh, she's badass.
Yeah.
She's way better than him.
So the day I got arrested,
No, not at all.
He's used to it.
please, it literally bounced off me.
Honestly, Ron, you wouldn't be here if I didn't think you were good. Oh, why did I have to say that?
I don't like the compliment.
I hate compliments.
Ew.
My mom never complimented
Oh my
me.
God, guys getting
What?
emotional in the basement.
Yeah, riding your friggin' tandem bike.
I swear to
Yeah.
God.
Oh wait, we got.
Right.
Hold on, we got another $2. Mike Bergen Jr.
Red Dragon Jr.
And he's not upstairs, is he?
No, he
he's
blew us off.
No,
He blew us off
his
again.
son's playing the championship.
No, I don't care. His son's playing the championship. You should have been here, Mike.
Loser.
Blew us off again. Ron.
Thanks for the $2.
Oh, here's Ron. Get to the point. The story has no sense.
Okay, so listen.
That's why we're weaving with other stuff, by the way.
The day I got arrested, I remember distinctively on the train. By the way, it was so Lower East Side. I think it was like below the bridge. It was all Orthodox Jews. Do you know where I'm talking about, Lower East Side?
I know. God, no.
It was so Lower
Look
East
at me.
Side.
You think I know
I
an
don't know.
Orthodox
I don't know.
Jew?
It was all Orthodox Jews. On the way there was a black guy. It's the first time I ever saw it.
Well, you're from Boston. You
Masturbate.
definitely never saw a black guy.
He was masturbating
When was the first time you saw a black guy being from Boston? 35?
when I moved to New York.
What'd you see first? A black guy or you lose your virginity?
Oh, very good question.
Both, same time.
Bro,
it was one and the same.
Why are you still a virgin? One giant coconut ball with a little
With one hair.
Because no one lives
you
up
look
to
like
my mother.
a World War II bomb.
They scared of the Hebrew hammer.
I'm going back in the room, boys.
I messed up the line. I was so confident, and then let me get this out. All right, go ahead, Ron. Sorry. It's
So,
for you, of course.
The reason I remember the black guy messing with the subway because I was on my way to this stop where I got arrested. So it's way Lower East
Wait,
Side.
the same day you got arrested, you had to see that on the
Yes,
side?
Did he get arrested and you were in there together? And then
like
Right.
I remember, like I remember,
one thing led to another.
I remember thinking when I got arrested, like that
Hell,
was
if
a
I'm going to
sign.
get arrested
That was
today,
a
I might as well
sign.
get arrested for the other thing.
So I'm
Yeah.
way. Okay, so
Someone
long
got
story
that.
short,
Someone got
Lower East Side, and the intercom doesn't work. So the guy, my boss, goes, "Call me when you're a couple blocks away, and I'll tell him to come down."
Okay.
I go, so I'm a couple blocks away. I'm like, "Yo, I'm a couple blocks away." All right, wait like a minute and go. There's no one there. Like I'm in front of the building. I'm like, so I'm pacing a little bit, and I'm like, it's not a good. I just don't. It's not a good idea to be hanging out in front of a building when you have drugs on them.
Can we stop your story again, Ron?
Yes.
Because you're a comedian. You can go with anything. Apostrophe 65. Why is Ron wearing a 1970s bank robber's costume?
Yeah.
Killer.
This is a stick-up, boys.
I love doing this because it's just so stupid. Everything is just so stupid.
Put the money in the bag, boys.
I should make stupid money doing
Just
this. This is stupid. All right, go ahead. Sorry, Ron. So you knew something was up because
Okay, no,
you're
just
outside
like-
the building. No one's coming out.
Right. So I'm
All
like,
right.
dude, you got to be careful.
Were you
By the
dressed
way,
like this?
no, but like they take it seriously. Like Ron, always when you're on the block, before you continue, always look. Take, blah blah blah. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it.
And make sure you look for Jenny.
So I go back around the corner. I'm like,
Jenny on the block.
Oh,
Anyone?
God.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
I was
Craig.
looking. I was thinking Forrest Gump.
that reference completely failed.
Just
Yeah.
run.
I would
Man.
write to Jenny Craig.
Oh, I'm pulling back muscles. I'm swinging so hard just to help this stupid story along. I hope you appreciate it. I look like an idiot because I'm swinging so hard.
We're bicycling. So I go back around. I'm like, hey, he's not there. And he's like, oh, hold on. Then he calls me back. He goes, okay, he's coming down. Wait a minute. I go back. There's no one fucking there. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm getting nervous now. I'm like, I go back. I'm like, yo, he's not there. Hold on. Calls me back. He goes, okay, he's actually outside right now. So now it's like 3 times. I go back. He's there. This fucking young Asian kid. We go up to his apartment, like 3rd, 4th floor, right? And I'm there like 5 minutes. I sell him weed. And this is where it gets fucking crazy.
This is the good part.
This is the
All right. This is what we've all been
You
waiting
ready?
for. Let me go. Let's go. Get it.
Does anyone want to take a pee break first?
40 minutes later and losing half the audience. What happened, Ron?
So I'm now coming down and I exit the doors and there's a bus stop. And because I have my next stop is I have to go back up to 14th Street, like
Okay.
Alphabet City, 14th Street.
Jesus.
I start walking towards the bus stop, dude, and this fucking unmarked car speeds towards me. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be run over. And like fucking pulls up right beside me. And the 2 fucking doors open in the back and 2 guys jump out and grab me. And at first I'm like, I'm being robbed. But they weren't. They were undercover cops. The first fucking thing he says to me, he goes, he says
Do you
to
know
me,
how to edit a story?
Good night, everybody. So he says to me, what's in the bag?
Oh, shit.
And I said, what do you mean? And he goes, is
it any
heroin.
good?
He's like,
He was talking about
heroin. Yeah, dude,
Holy shit.
hold on. He goes, it's heroin. We know it's heroin. I'm like, I don't have heroin in the bag. He goes, so what do you have in the bag? I'm like, it's just weed.
Gotcha.
And, and he goes, so you don't have heroin? I'm like, I don't have heroin. He goes, do you have weapons on you? I'm like, I don't have weapons. He goes, do you have any narcotics on you? I'm like, no.
Just weed.
I'm just literally
Oh
selling
my
weed.
God.
And literally the 2 guys go, Like you could almost hear him go, "Fuck." It turns out
Nobody's happy.
there
to
was
see
a.
you.
It turns out there's a heroin drug mill in that fucking building,
Damn.
and it was a sting operation. They see me coming and going a few times, and then you see an Asian guy come retrieve me. They blew the fucking cover. Now here's where they here.
Oh my!
This is
God.
why.
Who are you yelling at?
What do you mean? Oh, this is
Angry.
and this is why all charges were dropped. They did something very illegal. I'm handcuffed, and they go, "Let's go. You're going to take us where you just came from. Like you're going to show us the apartment. That's illegal. You cannot take a suspect handcuffed into a crime scene." So they really think they did it. They got the case. Big heroin deal.
Right.
Knock on the door. It's just this fucking pimply faced Chinese kid buying fucking weed so we can play his fucking video games.
Oh my!
So now I go
God.
back to the precinct and I'm like, listen, guys, I'm actually a pretty educated guy. I'm pretty sure you cannot take a handcuffed suspect into a crime scene. Like, you put my life at risk. And he must have been the head detective. He literally put his hand like this. And he went,
Oh my God!
like, I could have got them in serious. By the way, they're in trouble not only for that, they're in trouble because they blew their cover.
Right.
So he goes to me. Now I have to go. They can't release me. I have to go through the tombs. I have to go through the system. And he said to me, "We're going to highly recommend to the public defender that all charges are dropped because you were very helpful. And you're going to get all your..." Dude, I had like $1,700 in cash on
They
me.
give you your money back?
Yes.
No way.
They gave me my cash and they gave me my phone back. They were going to give my
Weed?
phone back. They were going to keep both phones. And I said, that phone is mine. That phone is his. Oh, and by the way, they were interrogating me. They were showing me all these Asian guys. Do you work for that guy? Do you know that guy?
Yes.
These are
yes,
all heroin.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
yes.
I'm like, yeah, I think he works at the Dragon Phoenix. I don't know. So now I'm in the tombs. Dude, 36 hours. I'm the only white guy in the tombs. It's all black and Puerto Rican. They all think I'm an undercover cop. I think apparently it's legal. There can be spotters in these cages. So like, so you can
Yeah, 'cause
incriminate yourself.
They're gonna babble about other shit.
Right.
Right.
So, dude, everyone was like, dude, I was like the mafia guy. No, dude, the only white guy. Then 36 hours, start talking to people, and I'm like, yeah, they thought I was some heroin kingpin. Everyone was like, ooh.
Oh my God.
There's
I love you.
dude,
Yeah.
36 hours. There's a metal
Best 36
toilet.
hours of your
There's a
life.
metal toilet. There's no doors. I'm talking. Some of these brothers were eating too many Chipotle. Like, dude, shitting in front of you, and like, you know what I mean? Like, too much fast food, bro. And
I'd poo in there.
now, dude,
I would poo in there.
and here's the most common thing when someone's shitting. Yo, courteous flush, bro. Courteous flush. They're like,
Courtesy flush.
courtesy flush. Yo, courtesy flush, bro. Courtesy flush. There's not that many benches. So like there's like at times like 30, 35 people in these cages. So you're mainly, but everyone's on the floor.
Why, if they knew they effed up, do they leave you there for 36
That's
hours?
out of their control. Like that's it. Like, but they said I have to be run through the system.
So you didn't have to toss anyone's salad or anything like that? You were good? Is that where you
They
lost
didn't
your
serve
virginity?
Dude,
You
I was
gotta
there.
go find it. You
Dude,
gotta go find your own
I was there for
salad.
2
Yeah,
days.
It's not
I
just gonna show
I
up.
lived off
You
of
gotta get it.
two
Maybe.
pieces of white bread. You had two choices: 2 pieces of white bread with 1 slice of cheese with mustard,
Sounds good.
or PB&J. And they gave you the only thing to drink.
Pee and
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I ate that for 2 days straight.
No bread. Hold the bread.
No.
I just want the PB.
And the milk.
J.
And the truth is, the milk was sour.
Oh, the milk was sour.
And-
Did you have to
Ron.
shake a lot?
Yeah, that's why he didn't swallow.
I just-
That's what he said.
I remember one guy sleeping underneath. So there's a bench, and so there's guys sitting on top of him, like
Yeah.
on top of the bench. There's a guy sleeping underneath the bench with fucking roaches coming in and out of him.
Oh my God.
And here's my scary prison story. So, you ever been in the tombs? Like,
no,
it's
Ron.
like giant cages.
We're
so,
not degenerates.
you know, like
you.
there's 20, 30. By the way, in a weekend
Either
too.
of us.
So it was the full capacity.
I was a
weekend.
temp for hire when I needed money.
Now,
Ron.
when
Wasn't
you're in
searching
one,
out Chinese guys.
when you're in
Yeah.
one cage, you can
Bathhouses.
you can
Right.
see like the
What?
cage. You can see the cage across from me, right, with other guys. The guy in the other cage starts getting into it with the guy in my cage. Like, yo, what the fuck you looking at? No, fuck you. No, fuck you.
I'm in these bars.
You know what I mean? Yo, fuck you, motherfucker. What the fuck you doing? Right? So the guy in the other cage, I'm not joking, like stereotypical, like prison terror. He looked like Clubber Lang. He looked like Mr. T, but like, dude, Clubber Lang. Like, I'm one of the scariest black men I've ever seen in my life. And he literally said to the guy in my cage,
all I know is I wish I was in the tombs right now.
Yes, right.
The field trip.
And I'm tagging my brother. He writes, "Please hit him with an empty keg." So it runs in the family, Ron. I'm sorry.
So
we all hate you.
So the guy.
We all hate you.
Let me finish story before I forget.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, you'll forget.
So the guy in the other cage says to the guy in my cage, "Yo, motherfucker, I'll catch you on the prison yard.
Oh, damn.
And I'm going to fucking kill you."
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, oh, this is like too much real. This is like too much real life.
Right.
I was like, I'm a cop, everybody. No. So he literally, he literally is like, "I'll catch you in the prison yard, motherfucker." No, he said, "You better hope I don't catch you in the prison yard because I'm going to fucking kill you."
Was there a prison yard at the time?
No, but I'm saying that everyone's getting arrested. Like these.
They would meet somewhere.
This is what he said. It put a chill in me. He goes, "I already got 2 murders pending over me. One more is not going to matter, motherfucker. You're dead. You're dead." Like, they took this guy and put him in a separate cell by himself,
right,
to cool him off.
That's probably why he did it.
Now, no, this guy's scary, bro. By the way, he got released, and they thought he did 2 more murders while he got released, so that's why he was back.
Oh, Jesus.
So no, he was in prison for 17 years. Got released,
and we've been in prison for 40 minutes.
And they think the the 2 murders were revenge murders. Like, this guy's like the real deal. Now, here's the symmetry. Here's, long story short, 36 hours.
Thank God.
36 hours later, I go downstairs to meet my public defender. It's my time finally. And the way it's set up, there's like 5 booths with doors with 5 public defenders. You know what I mean? And like, you have to line up with your, if you're like, I'm a B, I'm a Berman. So like, I was in this line.
Alphabetical order.
So alphabetical order. So I'm the first booth, right? And right beside the booth is a bench, so you can sit down. I walk in. Okay, Mr. Berman, the guy sitting directly on the end of the bench where I'm gonna go in is fucking Clubber Lang. Like, it's the guy. And I was like, all right, just be cool, whatever. I literally walked by. I'm like, "Hey, how are you?" And he's like, "Good." He's like, "Good, man." Like, I was, oh, he's friendly. So,
oh my God,
I go in. True story. The public defender.
So.
No, it is. The public defender goes, I'll never forget the words. She goes, "Well, Mr. Berman, this is your lucky day." And I'm like, "What's lucky about it?" She goes, "All charges have been dropped by the recommendation of the arresting officers. You're free to go. Like, you don't even have to go see a judge."
You guys are like
twins,
sort of.
Now, so
same
here,
story with you getting arrested in Thailand.
Yeah, and so now it's like, this is a super quick conversation, and Clubber Lang can hear. Clubber Lang can hear it. I know Clubber Lang's right outside the door. By the way, there's not much room. So I go to open the door, and it's like kind of like, like when the door is kind of wedged, so you have to give it pressure to open it. Yeah. I'm terrified. I'm gonna do it too much and hit him. I'm not joking. I'm like, oh my god. All of a sudden, the door swings open because he opened it for me. He goes, "I got it for you, brother." I'm like, "Thank you so much. I really appreciate it."
Well, you're probably the least threatening individual in the world. So.
Yeah, no, but
I like you.
I was
and then you got out of there.
That's the guy that you have the stereotypical of like a real hardcore prison dude. He literally said, "I just did 17. They think I killed 2 more people. I don't give a fuck. I have nothing to lose." And he opened the door for me. I was like,
"Did you give him special favors to protect you?"
Did you guys go out for a drink afterwards, or?
By the way, it was the best prison diet. Dude, I lost a lot of weight. Dude, I had a few. Dude, it was like the best diet I've ever been on.
So you leave this situation, and then do you decide?
Oh,
and I don't want a long answer. I'm scared to ask a question.
Asked
So
about a severance
No,
package.
seriously. After that incident, you were like, "I'm done."
No.
You went back.
No, I'm going to tell you. They told you if you ever get arrested, you're done.
Don't stop interrupting.
Like
He's about to get there.
Yeah,
Right,
no, but I'm
right,
saying
right.
if you ever get
Second
arrested,
hour of the
they
show.
said if you ever get arrested, that's it. We cut ties and blah blah blah.
Oh, they cut ties on
They
you.
cut ties. They don't want it. So can you imagine?
So you were willing to go back into
dude,
the.
they were panicking. Like, where the fuck's Ron? Like, he's
Oh
got
my
all the drugs and
God.
money on him. Where is
So you
Ron?
don't have to give your 2 weeks or anything
Dude,
like that.
Dude, they're calling my cousin. Yo, we can't
You
find
didn't have an
Ron.
exit interview.
Put him on as a reference.
You weren't able to get
An exit interview like in the NFL.
You weren't able to get your box with the plant.
Yeah. Cardboard box. You go down the elevator all alone.
I'll tell you, this is what I learned doing this for 3 years. On weekends, if you're getting a late night order for weed, it's because they're all doing coke and they want to smooth it out. Late night, Friday, Saturday nights doing this, dude, I'm telling you, I saw everything. Like girls topless, they don't care. Like I was propositioned, but
Sure.
I'm saving myself.
Right, man. Jesus, that's a hell of a story
We're
for
good,
real.
That's
And,
it.
and what was your next job after that?
I went back to
Staples.
waiting tables.
You went all right.
No, but by the way, I would have gone back.
What'd you say?
Staples.
Staples.
By the way, I would have gone back, and
For 14 an hour.
Richie, the head guy, called me up and was like grilling me. Do they have my license plate number? Do they have my name?
Sure.
And I'm like, I said, Richie, once they found out I wasn't the heroin dealer, they didn't give a fuck. They showed me Asian guys who were heroin dealers. You didn't. I said, I didn't. That's all they did. And I said, Richie, they never asked for your license plate. Once they realized they blew the cover, they didn't care. He didn't believe me, by the way.
I know how you
Dude, they
got.
changed their license plate because of me.
I know how you got out of the tombs. You talked your way out of it, didn't you? And then my mom.
Get this guy out of here!
She's a lesbian and married a Kennedy. Oh my God! Release this guy.
Third generation.
That's actually a really good story. Unfortunately, we lost our audience and we're not gonna hit 100.
What?
We're
Good job, Ron.
if we hit $100, let me show the bottle again for incentive.
Light
Ron, go
switch,
back
light
to the top.
switch right there on the left.
I'm actually going to get an edible.
That way you don't get
You're gonna
hurt.
get an
Want a piece?
edible.
You
No,
want
I'm
a piece?
good.
We're good, Ron.
You want a piece?
No, I don't want a piece. I'm a father with 2 kids that want me home right now.
Dude, I've never sat so close to a man so long. We are candid. We are.
You were in the tubes. I'm sure you did.
So, you guys aren't gonna believe this. If we make $100 in super chats, we open this up and drink it.
Mhm.
Huh?
Where are we at? Ryan put us up.
I think
85?
thought we were
we're
close to
at,
90.
80. What
It's
did
like 85.
what did Mike give us? 5?
Mike gave us 5.
So
Yeah.
we're at 90. We're $10 short. Oh well.
Nah.
Oh well.
Turn it off.
Yeah, we're gonna turn it off.
Ron's gone. It's boring.
Give us $10. We'll keep Ron off.
Did you listen to any of that?
There were a few parts of it that I tuned into, but
They checked out most of the time.
Oh, my
shit, he's
god.
back.
Oh, you came back.
I want to close the deal.
All right, you can do
Oh,
that. You can do that,
He's
Rob.
gonna clean our ceiling.
My back already did.
Know what I learned today? I
Yeah, no
absolutely don't have ADHD. I learned that today. You learn something every day.
He just ran off again.
Yeah, he ran off. He's probably, you know what he's doing. He's stealing something of yours.
I know.
All right.
I know.
Do you,
There's
do
nothing good down here.
you got security cameras down here?
Yes.
Hopefully. Okay, good.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
got one in the murder room.
All right, good. Jennifer Ferris, you should be paying us for listening to that. that GD story. What's GD mean?
Goddamn.
Goddamn.
All right. Yeah. Oh, Ron. Sure. Yeah. The prison story wasn't good enough.
Ronnie wants a drink.
We didn't. Yeah. Go buy one because
Oh.
we didn't get our $100. I think we're like what $10
How close
short.
are we?
We're about $10
Oh,
short.
come on.
$10.
Sorry.
I put this on for $10.
No, sorry, Ron.
Maybe
Sorry.
you did it.
Ron was in jail. Yes, he was. Is that what you got out of that? Yes, he was.
Pretty much all we got.
We have that
It's
in
even
common.
chilled. It's the temperature.
I know
Ah,
that
that's
it's a perfect
Oh,
temperature and
man.
everything, but we're $10
man.
short.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
Can we have a
guys.
Christmas miracle, please?
A Christmas miracle?
Please.
What? It's leap
Can
day.
we? Oh.
Is anyone else? Annoyed by leap day?
What does that?
Does anybody know?
What does that mean
Anybody
if
who has
you?
a birthday today?
What does that mean if it's your birthday?
It means you're like 4.
So
Yeah.
stupid.
You're like
You're
4 or
March.
8 or
You're March
something.
34 years.
My kids actually have one of their teachers is
Is it?
leap year baby,
So they're all
and he
special
does the
today.
jokes.
They
I'm
love that
12.
shit. They love it.
I'm 12 today. Oh, shut up. How about
Barf.
this? How about this? If you have a real job, you work for free today.
Exactly.
Figure it out. Do the math. You work
I
for
like
free.
that idea.
Oh yeah, that's good for you.
Let's
You're
do
an
it.
owner.
I'll tell him
Congrats.
tomorrow.
That's why I left work early.
Now my brother's writing. Effing A. Now he's carrot top. It's not
Carrot flop.
just in case if you're wondering if it runs in the family. That's my brother, and he's way more brutal than me. He'll take a crowbar to your head, no problem, and then hide in the woods for 2 days. What? I don't know. I just made that up. Scott.
Oh, that was a lot better than Ron's
Tell
story.
that story.
It's not a real story.
Let Ron tell that
I
story.
made
No.
that up. I made that up.
Adapt it.
We'll be here till next Tuesday.
I make up stuff.
Apparently, I think Ron does too.
No, I believe Ron's story.
Oh, I think it was in the tubes.
Ron, do you tell that on stage?
Not yet. By the way, the reason I'm telling it because that's the next joke I'm forming.
He only
That's
does
the
15
next
minutes
story I'm
sets.
telling.
Forming. You're gonna need a Netflix
Yeah.
fucking series.
Yeah.
How are you turning that into a 5-minute bit?
5 minutes.
Well,
He's doing his hour on that one.
No, it seems like when I write a joke, they always go about 4 or 5.
No, Ron's a very funny comedian. You wouldn't know that here today. But
When he's not telling stories.
Ron, you wouldn't be here if I didn't like you. You know that, right?
It's true. I do.
Okay.
Yes. No, I know. You know. I get it.
All right.
I'm not thin-skinned. I'm not. Look at me. I'm all thick and fat and blubbery.
True.
No,
Should we have
you're
Ron
supposed to
come
say
out of the kill room?
You want to go back into the kill room dramatically?
no.
No.
Dramatically. Real quick.
My brother's waiting in there with a crowbar.
It's better when he does it when they don't want to go in.
What do you mean you hid in the woods for 2 days? Oh, sorry. Anyway,
You know, you could make money down here during Halloween, turning this into like a haunted house.
Good.
You really
Huh?
could, though.
yeah. What's the history of this place?
Like you could
Matt?
do it up.
Pretty old.
Like, would you?
Shitty.
I mean, I could like make.
Would you do that?
I
or
could
is
take
there
some
a light
video
bill?
and I could take some video and give people a little bit of a. There's an old elevator shaft. That thing amazes me. It's from like what? It's over 100 years old.
1920, I think.
1920.
Yeah.
It's got an elevator in here that doesn't work at all. But man, can you hide in there if you need to? What?
I want
Good.
to say shafted from Ron right now in your position.
Yeah. Do you know what this?
Very
Speaking of elevators,
Do you know what this?
Otis going up.
Do you know what this building was back in the day?
Apartments.
That's all it
Yeah,
was.
I think
Oh, it's
so.
never a business.
I mean,
No,
the
this
ground
was
floor. The ground floor
It was
had.
a kosher restaurant.
Well, it was a kosher restaurant
Yeah.
before we took it over, and then it was Mrs. J's Sacred Cow before that, and they did table side cabaret dancing.
Oh, so
And actually, that old lady, the 107-year-old lady, she worked here. She was a table side
she
dancer
really?
way back when.
There's a lady that lives in the neighborhood. Every time we see her, her
Every
age goes
3
up.
months, yeah, she
Every
goes up
3
another
months,
year.
she goes up another year.
I'm 109.
I met her a year
if I'm
ago.
a day.
I met her a year ago. She was 102, and last week she told us she's 108. I don't.
sounds like leap year.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with her, but this
Maybe
neighborhood,
it's the opposite of leap year.
this neighborhood absolutely has its character. So,
Yeah, that's for sure.
all right, I guess we're gonna put this bottle back.
No,
We're gonna put this bottle back. Here, Scott.
It'll be right here waiting for
Oh.
Thanks, guys.
We were $10 away from opening that
Sure.
bad boy up. Sorry, we're putting it back.
Oh, what's wrong with
We're
people?
We're putting it back, and as we were gonna,
No one has Christmas spirit.
Matt was gonna talk about banging his host mom as we drank some Belgian.
Didn't agree to it, but I would have.
You would have.
It was going to come out anyway.
Oh, people are going, OS the wig. LOL. That's Hacks. What's
Yeah,
up,
ruined
Hacks? I like the wig.
I hope that hurts like hell.
I'm getting a cramp.
I hope that hurts.
All right,
so
get
bad.
up. Ron,
I'm getting a cramp in my hip from this. I'm gonna stand
up,
for a
Macy
second.
Gray.
Oh.
get up, Macy Gray. No?
Macy Gray.
Thank you. That's good. Making me sit there on that line.
Dude, these don't fuck your hips.
What?
No, my hips are.
No,
Well, I worked out
my hips are in
yesterday.
fuck shape.
I'm
Ron,
Ron,
you were in the tombs.
Yeah,
That's why
Ron,
your
we
hips
don't
are
have
a
we don't
little
have
lower.
girl hips, Ron. You can sit like gentlemen.
Dude, I have birthing hips. I do. Look at me.
You have birthing hips?
Yeah, look at that.
Birthing
All right.
I'm
good
not
for you.
petite.
Yeah, Ron's story dries up, and donations. Your story did dry up our donations, Ron.
Yeah.
It really did.
It's not true.
The only thing you did was make Opie's ear
No, it
moist.
is.
I said Macy Gray,
You
right?
did, yeah.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah.
All right.
Macy Gay.
Okay.
That's what that says.
Oh, is that Joe Dale? Did I miss the R? Okay, all right.
Thinking of you, babe.
Look at me.
Macy Gay.
Stupid me. I thought he just misspelled Gray. What an idiot I am. See, Ron, I make fun of myself, Ron. I'm an idiot, too.
Ron, tomato.
Oh, what
Well,
else is going on?
There's a lot of self-deprecation going on.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Who
So,
else died?
what?
Who else
Anybody-
died?
Recently, since Tuesday.
Richard?
Virgil,
Oh, wait.
Richard Lewis
Virgil.
died.
By the way,
Belzer.
did you ever meet Richard Lewis?
I'm not
Who?
sure.
Richard Lewis.
Oh, really?
Belzer
Well, you
died
would know that,
a
though.
couple weeks ago.
You would
Who's
think,
that?
but we.
Like, he's never been on your show.
Another
I'm not
comedian.
sure.
Oh.
Oh,
He was on
from
Comedian Tuesday also, I think.
That was a few
Oh, no,
weeks
he was
ago.
on
Richard.
the cop show.
What?
What's the cop show? It was not NYPD.
He wasn't on a cop show, was he?
Richard Belzer?
Oh, Belzer
Belzer,
died
yeah.
years
Oh, the
ago.
Law and
I
Order.
thought he died like a month ago.
No,
Richard
Belzer.
Belzer?
Belzer died years ago at this
Really?
point. A few years
Munch.
anyway.
Munch.
But Richard
That was
Lewis.
his name on Law
Munch.
and Order. Munch.
No, I honestly don't know if I ever met or talked to Richard Lewis on the radio.
He's
There
is
was a
he-
point we talked to so many people. People have to remind me, like, no, they were on the show. I'm like, oh shit.
Is he originally from Long Island?
Supposedly, the story goes that him and Larry David were born in the same hospital, like
Yes.
3 days
Three-
apart,
3
or 3
hours.
Oh, 3 hours
A
apart.
couple hours
3
apart.
hours apart.
So
And
was
then-
that in Long Island?
And then
so,
supposedly
yeah.
it became lifelong friends. No, I think that was. I want to say Queens, but
And then, I think it is.
and then he was like
And then he
suffering
moved to
from
Jersey.
Parkinson's. He retired from comedy a year ago, right around now, and then died of a heart attack.
Tough.
That's tough. Oh,
We get it?
$4.99.
$4.99.
We're
Shit,
$5
$5
away.
Oh, we're $5 away.
All right, let me get glasses just in case.
Just in
no,
case.
No, don't get glasses.
No, encourage
Okay,
him.
no, don't get greedy.
No, encourage
Don't
him.
get greedy.
Get it.
All we need is
No,
a
don't
high
get
five.
greedy.
High
He's
five.
got to pee.
Oh, he's got to pay. Don't get glasses though, man. It ain't happening. Scott Arsenal, for real. Thank you very, very much. Here, sit in the big seat. Enjoy the big seat.
It's enjoy the different angle.
Enjoy the different angle. Yeah.
Ah.
If you guys
Oh.
only knew the type of camera we're using, we're literally sitting on each other's laps. It doesn't look like that, but we are.
We're very close.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
I can tell Opie's wearing Bengay.
No, not.
That one, Mom.
Yeah, that one bombed.
Wah, wah.
But you told a good story. You certainly did.
When?
Someone else has to have $5. Scott, that's what I was thinking. $5 and we open up that.
Yeah.
Beautiful
And then
bottle
we're gonna
of Belgian
force Mac to
beer.
tell the story of having relations with his host mom in Belgium. And his mom sends him away like, bye, enjoy your.
What
What?
should we see? Above
Oh,
my head.
God damn it. Shh. He's 6'5". Did you ever try out for the WWE? You got like the perfect body for the WWE,
No,
Scott
sorry.
Watson. I know you were
I-
Marine Corps.
I wanted to.
Did you
but
bring your caveman
it's in the car.
waiver? Only
You
because
don't-
it's Belgian. We just got $5 and 1 penny.
Yes!
Because Waiver knew I was gonna like say we're a penny short.
Yes!
You son of a
Waiver?
bitch, Waiver. You know me too well. You know Waiver. Thank you, Waiver.
Look at
Cheers
that.
to the Spanish
Look
Kings.
at that.
All right, we're opening up a Belgian beer.
I'm doing
Wait, we just got. All right, we're definitely over the
Jeez,
top.
what's
Drink
that?
up,
Tiny as
Steven.
hell.
Thank you very, very much.
You guys look
Opie,
nice.
you look bigger than Scott. I
Yeah,
like
but-
it.
No, it's the look.
Optical illusion.
Yeah, look.
You're on the kiss cam.
Yeah, I see that next to you. That's really scary.
By the way, note to self: I look stupid in gray. Cheers. I'm better with dark colors.
I don't know. I don't know.
No,
I
it
don't
washes
know.
everything out, Ron. I got
I don't
blonde
know.
hair, mostly blonde.
I don't
but
know. It
everything
looks like
You do look
everything
very
looks
great.
gray today.
It looks
blonde
like
hair.
it looks like you watch NASCAR.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, you got that look. You know what
Wow,
mean?
I just had a weird deja vu.
What do you mean?
I hate
NASCAR?
deja vu. No, that someone actually said that to me.
It look like you watch NASCAR.
My brother watches NASCAR. He was trying to explain it to
Oh,
me.
really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Drive fast, really, and go left.
Actually, he explained to me to a
Oh,
point
thank you,
that I
sir.
kind of. We're over on.
Oh, we got mugs.
You got mugs.
I didn't bring glasses.
We got mugs.
I'll bring my shoes and my
Yeah,
glasses.
we got to
so
drink
I
out
have
of a
them.
mug in the basement.
By the way,
Tradition or something.
I'm also going to say this today.
Tradition, we're starting now.
Yeah.
And we got it.
somewhere.
Matt, we got it.
Matt, but
we got $5.
Hey, Matt, we did it.
if we making another
$30 for smashing the pump.
no, if we make another 20, then I split with Matt today, and he doesn't have to buy us all beers.
He already is now.
Will you guys donate? Matt throws a party every week. Do you understand this yet?
It's so hard. It's so hard.
You
That's
ever
what
been
Ron
rich,
was
sir?
saying.
Oh, all right. So
All right.
all kidding. What is Ron doing?
I'm trying to settle
Are you
in.
smelling his ass now? What the fuck?
Here's the thing: you have to
Did
hit.
you just give me a hickey? What was that? You know that I recognize that from my college days.
I was
I'm like,
What is that, Irish
oh,
Spring?
that's Brenda.
when you're in isolation for so long, you need human contact.
All right, listen. I got to be real for a second. No kidding aside, thank you very much. I mean, we're gonna drink it anyway, but thank you very much.
Is that a champagne? Like,
I asked for $100 today. Look, we don't make
You want
any
me to open
money
it?
doing this. Matt fucking pays for the party every week. If you want to know, no, we try to do the right thing. But anyway,
we all try.
we try. But thank you for the $100 today. We're gonna open
Not
this
gonna
up.
hurt you.
no, but do it.
So
no,
listen, if you're just tuning in, Ron,
you know how to
we
do it?
gave you 80 minutes.
Hey, look at that. That's not done.
Listen,
80 minutes for nothing.
so we're in the basement of Gephardt's on the Upper West Side. This is Gephardt's Beer Culture. Matt has another joint called just Beer Culture on 45th between 8th and 9th. Both joints are awesome.
That's a nice color.
We're in the basement because he's got is the crowd good upstairs?
Yeah, it's getting better.
Not bad, right? So we decided to do it in the basement today. What else was I going to say? Oh, Matt collects a lot of really cool beers. We're actually opening up some that's like 14 years old.
Yeah, this one's
Thank you,
old.
sir. Is it 14?
Is it
14. It says 2010 on the bottle.
Is it possible it could be skunk?
Yep.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, but it's right on.
No, it smells
Yeah,
fucking
it's a
wonderful.
sour beer.
Should
Why
we?
is that?
Should we?
It's supposed to smell like that.
Wait, no,
I
no,
promise.
no, don't drink it yet. A couple
Like
things.
vinegar.
It smells
Yeah.
vinegary, which
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna like.
Balsamic.
Could you
Yeah.
explain this again for real?
All right, so this is the Rodenbach vintage, but the classic Rodenbach.
What is a Rodenbach?
Rodenbach
German?
is the brewery. No, Belgian.
Where are they from? They're from
They're
Belgium.
from Belgium. Rooselaar,
2010.
Belgium.
Okay.
And it's a Flemish sour red ale that gets aged in oak for 18 months.
Can I ask the dumb question?
Yep.
Red because of possibly red wine vinegar or no?
No,
Okay.
red because of the inside of the oak that it's aged in.
Gotcha.
So charred oak. It's charred oak.
And-
But I smell
the
the
red
vinegar
comes out.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's it because it's basically an infection. Honestly, like when you make a sour
rum.
beer,
Oh God, I can make some wine.
It's a yeast infection.
it is. It is.
Aw, you gotta go there, Ron.
Mhm.
By the way, I know enough that you're
Makes sense.
supposed to drink this out of like a goblet, like a wine glass.
This one's
Am I
got
right?
a flute. Yeah,
A
it's
flute.
like a
You're
white
not supposed
wine
to drink it
flute.
out of
it.
Cheers.
For real?
For the aroma. Am I right?
But would most people notice that?
Well, I mean, it helps. It
Yeah.
helps. And in Belgium, it's always served in the right glass.
Correct.
It's a pride thing. Oh boy, that's tart.
Ooh,
A little sweet and vinegary.
Yeah. I don't
Ooh,
know.
it's good.
It's
You got that?
as good a salad dressing as it is a beer.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. No shit, Opie. You've never made a joke. Shut up. I read your shit. Shut your mouth.
You don't have to type it now.
Yeah.
I would easily put this on a Greek salad and
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
very happy with a little olive oil,
Or
right?
just some feta floating in your glass.
Yeah.
It's not bad though.
Garnish with
Italian
feta.
herb.
You know what? This paired with a nice feta cheese would be wonderful. Really? Am I right? Little black
You
olive?
know what? You're absolutely right.
Huh? I pair this with feta.
I'm gonna pair this with the fucking toilet paper.
You don't like it? Oh,
Yeah.
Scott's meat and potatoes.
Yeah?
Seriously.
Give it
Yeah.
a Miller
It's
Lite.
gonna be
Sam.
Scott's knuckle dribbler.
Right.
Yeah, that one's not for me.
Nah, you're
Cheers. For
Cheers.
real, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's literally for the
Salad
Spanish
dressing.
King.
You
That
salad
is
dressing.
great.
You bailed on yours.
I'll be
All right, we're not going to waste this, so here you go. All I'm not stupid.
It's not for me.
Almost balsamic in a.
It really is. And one day we'll taste one
Oh,
of
you
the
got two.
fresh
I'm
ones.
double
Oh.
fisting because I'm using this beer to take away the vinaigrette and tartness.
No,
of
I
this
like
one.
Don't
it,
take
but
anything away.
it's something
Let it have it.
you have to sit around and like sip this. You're not going to be like, can I?
Sipping.
Like a one drink.
What
You
am I,
don't have
fancy?
multiple.
Yeah. You are fancy.
What's the ABV on this?
6.9.
Oh,
It's like, you know
it's
what
a
it tastes
biggie.
like? It tastes like a cider.
So 7.
That's
So,
a little
It tastes
cider.
like a cider, right?
yeah, it's close.
It
It's got
does
the
taste like an
tartness.
apple cider.
Sweet and
Let's
tart.
deal with that.
Oh, ATF Media. This is awesome. Thank you. We do this like we have a lot of fun doing these. I hope more people check them out.
I feel like this is good for the digestion
Yeah.
because apple cider is very
You
good.
tell us tomorrow what you think about that.
Yeah. Oh, I had a shitty day too.
But boom.
Literally.
Worse than
Not literally, but no. I woke up this morning.
It's working on next Tuesday already.
Do you got bubble? You
Yeah.
got,
I'll start here, and then by Tuesday I'll be all,
Bubble
oh, my
control,
belly hurts.
No, I woke up this morning incredibly dizzy and lightheaded and nauseous. Like I wanted to puke. And then I went and did my laps. I've been swimming a lot in my building, but make sure you sign up. I know she didn't sign up. Shut up. $6,000 a month. I'm going to swim in the pool whenever I want.
no, he's trying to do his yoga with the freaking peanut butter cup again.
And then I'm in the pool and I'm incredibly nauseous trying to do my laps. And I notice the pool waves. I was the only one in the pool.
Oh, that guy?
No, yeah, but I'm the only guy in the pool. That should not be happening. Long story short, it's
This is how you do it.
Thank you, Matt.
I mean,
Cheers. I
good
even have time.
Lord.
I even have time to cheers.
Matt, thank you for waking me up.
Look, I can stretch out my hand. Look at all the time I got to tell
Ah.
my story.
We can do
Ron.
aerobics in here.
Um, long story short, it's so fucking windy in New York. My building was swaying. I got
Oh.
motion sickness. It's only happened. This is the second time. The other time was Superstorm Sandy. The building is
All right, so
swaying
it was
so
the
much.
building knocking the water around, not your man boobs.
Yeah, but no, not, no, not my man moves. But
They're floating up the side underneath his armpits.
yeah, those are my flotation devices.
They were swimmies.
But the pool's on the bottom floor, but we have a fake road in front of our building, meaning it's a floating road. So the building actually goes down
Yeah,
another 60,
Call the
80
basement
feet.
to you, but-
So the fucking pool, that's how windy it's been in New York. There's waves in our stupid pool. And then 500 feet above the streets, that
You're
building was
moving.
swaying. And I checked in with my family. They were pretty much feeling the same shit.
How many
Huh.
times
It's
have you
amazing.
peed? How
Like,
many,
you don't realize how much a building tapers. Like, you take one of the elevators on the outside, a construction elevator, you're at the building. You're
Really.
up top. You're walking 20 feet. and
but
you're-
they're designed to sway.
They're
Yeah, it's
they're
like-
designed to sway, but when you're up that high, oh my God,
If you
you
look at
feel
all the
it.
joints for like gas
You
pipe and
feel
everything, they're swing joints. Yeah.
Yeah,
Opie, can I ask you a serious question?
sure.
How many times have you peed in the pool?
that day.
Come on.
No, I mean when I'm doing laps, no, but I pee.
Really?
I pee in pools.
Like even adults,
Just-
kids,
I stand right
everybody-
next to him and
everybody
just-
pees.
I do it all the time.
Pee,
Like
right?
it doesn't matter how old you are.
At the polar plunge,
I never swim, but I just pee right
I
in the
love
pool.
swimming.
you want to know my best pooping in a pool story?
Yes.
Caddyshack.
Anything's better than Rob's story.
He's gonna kill me. So well,
Statute of limitations.
Whose pool?
Wait a minute. You know it's a good story when you
No,
start
I'm
up by that.
I'm in Turks and Caicos. Me, my wife, and my very young. I'll just say kid, in case he watches this years later. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you might have been talking
Well, you
about
could
my.
have just said child and not say him. Now
And-
he's going to know who exactly you're talking
And
about.
this kid of mine had a diaper on, and he was swimming in the pool, and just
Boom.
explosive.
Oh, really?
Like in the tubes.
And it's a fancy place.
It was.
Grace Bay Club, shout out Grace Bay Club, Turks and Caicos.
Oh, so
And,
you're
like-
the one.
Can you see it? Can you see the brown in the pool?
no, it was stringy like roast beef. It was everywhere. It was everywhere. And
But, hold on, was there other people in the water?
people in the
No.
water.
Oh!
No, exclusive resort. So
Yeah.
maybe I don't remember anymore, but less than 10 people. But I'm like, man, this ain't good.
Like, are people screaming and
No one,
running
no
out?
one, no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
The
I'm
key to the
thinking
story, no one.
Caddyshack.
No, the key to the story, no one else knows.
Because my backstroke, spitting the water up in the air.
No one else knows.
Flopping everywhere, chewing up the water, so it
No.
dissipated real quick.
No one else. Well, no one else sees this.
Whoa.
I'm like
All right.
All right.
looking around.
Go to
I'm
the
like-
room.
and then I'm
Get
about,
over here.
and I'm about to like get my wife because she's the logical one.
Yeah.
What do we do here? And I'm getting ready to get out of the pool, and I look around. I'm like,
Diaper's clean. Diaper's clean, man.
I'm like, wait a minute. I don't see anything anymore. I think we're good.
Brings them over to the jet.
I think
Cleans them all.
Nice.
Right,
Yeah.
perfect.
So I went with the I think we're good. And that was it.
I think we're good.
I guess the next question is.
I was very surprised though. I'm like, wait, like 5 minutes ago, this was a bad scene.
The next question is what did
You call
he
it fever.
what did he eat that caused that?
The roast beef. Yeah, it was Arby's.
There's probably some conch salad. They love their conch down there.
Coke.
I love conch
I like
salad.
conch soup.
Conch soup and conch salad.
Ron, was that
Fresh
you?
conch salad is
What's that?
That stinks.
No, it's the beer.
There's always fucking blue ass band.
Dude,
nah, no one's
that.
blowing ass.
hold on. What am I,
Ron,
chopped liver?
Yeah. Well, it looks like you didn't want to really drink
No,
this.
it's empty. I was okay.
There you go. All right, cool.
By the
Okay.
way, it is that odor you're smelling.
It's very vinegary.
It's
but you're
musty.
saying
It's
this didn't
musty.
turn.
No, I mean it's
How do you-
supposed
like,
to.
seriously?
It's supposed to taste this
Really?
weird.
I like
That
it.
was weird. I'm not a big fan of that
You
one.
got to sip it, but I like it.
It's a musty cider. That's what I described one of my girlfriend's
cider?
the
I
JJ.
like it. I like it. I like it.
It's a bit earthy.
It's gamey.
It's got
It's-
umami.
It's gamey.
Umami. I know umami because of Carl. Thank you.
Anybody ever buy a house we were doing the
Is there money those green peas in
Are they there?
sushi?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's a
that-
level
Oh,
of flavor.
Oh,
Yeah, that guy.
I'm thinking
he's,
edamame.
Edamame.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
pretty close.
Douche.
yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah, he is a douche. The neighbor below me, Scott's asking, I don't know if it picked up, but he's like, what about the guy below you when you're doing your live streams in the morning, nice and early? He complained about us, basically saying that we were playing basketball in the middle of the night and playing the piano. And we told him 5 times, I don't know what to tell you. No one's playing basketball
You
at
don't
3 in
have
the
a piano.
morning. When this happened, my kids were a lot younger. They're not up at 3 in the morning, and we don't own a piano. He didn't believe us and basically broke into our apartment with security people
Really?
Wow.
because he was out of his mind about it. And then never apologized to us. So F him.
How
How
was
is,
he a Ken? Was it Ken's and Karen's?
how is he allowed to get into your apartment? That doesn't seem right.
Well, he's on the board too, so he has a little
Oh,
pull with the
legal.
building.
There's some
So,
information.
Still legal unless there's an emergency.
So it sounds like you guys have a personal issue.
and we were gone. Well, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't care. He, brings.
It's weird though. Like that's pretty aggressive move to like
I
go
don't care. He
in.
brings Asian boys to his apartment
Young ones.
that play the stand up bass. I'd make up stuff, Scott.
If you gotta play the piano, get in key.
No, we don't have an issue with the guy. I'm like, and it was during the time we were gone because of COVID. We weren't even in our apartment for over a year.
Ron's great.
So
on
somebody
the piano.
else was in there playing ball.
No, Ron's great on the piano. He just sucks on an organ.
Hey, meat and potatoes.
He's been waiting.
Good layer on that one. I saw you writing before. Is that what that
He
was?
had that in the holster, ready to go. Ready to go.
I think we should wrap up. My
All
friend,
right.
my friend
Let's
Matt
wrap it up.
Well then,
and Ron.
And Ron.
Ron, cheers.
I'm going back in.
Are you gonna go?
Bye, everybody.
Wait, you got a plug, Ron? Where are you doing your comedy for real?
Is it in right now?
Ready, set, go.
Dude, honestly, like I just had like a full week of shows, and this week I have nothing coming up.
All right, plug your Instagram. You're gonna get at least 2 followers.
Guys, here's the truth. Please follow me on Instagram. It's Ron Berman Comedy. I am the host of Mic'd Up NYC.
Yes, you are.
I host the last Friday of every month. I host a show at Pando Park, 31st and Park Avenue South. It's a speakeasy. Drake Drake used to DJ there. I also host a pro show once a month at the Producers Club.
Weekend at Opie's.
I sell homemade falafel as a sidekick.
That's a side dish.
That's a sidekick. I like that one.
And I'm single, girls.
No shit.
Oh shit!
You are single girls. Yes, you are.
Holler at your boy.
Scott,
All the single ladies.
Scott,
All right, get
Scott,
your ass back in the murder
yeah,
room.
go back in the murder room dramatically. Take your vinegar.
Until next time. I'm going back in.
To the Spanish Kings.
You have the lock.
Yeah, just. Don't kill yourself. Turn it.
Thank you.
He
I
does,
think
have,
he's actually scared.
he does have the lock. Let him out. All right, Ron. That was
Giant cockroach
amazing.
that's in there.
All right, guys, we're gonna leave.
Dude, it's so dark I couldn't find the door.
Yeah.
You got sunglasses
The door
on,
you
Jack.
walked through.
I
I'm
did.
looking for the door. I was turned the other way. It's so dark in there.
It's creepy in there.
That's a surprise.
It's creepy in there.
Dude, look at me. I'm covered
All right,
in
cheers. By the way, we're drinking this. This was fantastic.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate the contributions.
Come down to Matt's and buy all of his beer.
Yeah, go to
Come on down. Buy the beer.
Come on
Thank
down.
you for the Belgian cider, everybody. It really is delicious.
All right, can you go back in there?
Seriously.
I feel like I'm home for the holiday.
Home for the holiday. All right, guys, we're gonna go. Thank
All
you
right.
very,
Guys,
very much.
thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thank
This
you.
was
Bye.
a
Thank you.
lot
Thank
of
A
fun.
lot of fun. My pleasure. I truly
For real.
appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Scott.
We're here like once
Thanks,
a week,
man.
sometimes
Thanks,
twice a week, but
Thanks, Rob.
just come by and have a fucking pint, please.
Yeah.
If you enjoy this and you're in New York City,
And
come
Matt,
on
if
by.
you don't mind, I'm going to put my mattress right over there,
No,
okay?
don't-
On top of the old one?
All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. We'll
Next
talk
to his
soon.
dead hooker girlfriend.